This is 7 National News, and in our top story, a UAE plane carrying over 100 tons of aid left for Entebbe, Uganda earlier today in order to deliver vital relief supplies to more than 60,000 South Sudanese refugees who have flocked over to the Ugandan border. This immediate response follows the directives of the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, in order to ease the suffering of refugees over in Sudan. Reports suggest that the numbers may increase based on the continuing flow of people to the border region. The IHC has taken steps to transport the aid, which will benefit over 60,000 on the South Sudan-Ugandan border. The relief items will be transported by road from Entebbe to the border area, where they will be distributed in collaboration with the Ugandan authorities. The aid includes basic food items and will be distributed to children, infants, women and the elderly. According to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees figures, more than 373,000 refugees have fled conflict in South Sudan for Uganda, with 25,000 in the past week alone. The UAE consulate over in New York is warning Emiratis to avoid public places and to exercise caution. The warning comes after 29 people were left injured following an explosion in the Chelsea neighbourhood in Manhattan on Saturday night. The circular was issued via the consulate's Twitter page, stating that they are following the events closely and advise compliance with security authorities. People were also advised to contact 911 in the case of an emergency in the United States or the UAE consulate in New York. The Bluewaters Island Access Bridges Project, just opposite JBR, is now 85% complete. That was announced by Mata Al-Taya, the Director General and Chairman of the Board of Executive Directors of the Road and Transport Authority. He added that the project, which is undertaken by the RTA in conjunction with Maras Holding Group and at a cost of 475 million dirhams, is set for completion in December this year. He stated that the project aims to construct bridges leading to Bluewaters Island, linked with the JBR interchange 5.5 on the Sheikh Zayed Road. This includes a main bridge of 2 lanes in each direction, stretching 1,400 metres. The bridges include 2 lanes of 5.5 metres in width, designated for the automated personal rapid transit system, which looks to ease the mobility of visitors to and from the metro station on the Sheikh Zayed Road nearby. The project also includes the construction of ramps and a 2-lane bridge from Dubai to the island, and a single-lane ramp from Al Khail Road as well. The island, set to become home to the world's largest Ferris wheel, the Dubai Eye, will host retail, residential, hospitality and entertainment zones. It will also host a boutique 5-star hotel and varied residential options, in addition to a bespoke souk encircled by a promenade that will boast al fresco dining outlets serving a wide variety of cuisine. The island is anticipated to attract over 3 million visitors per year. Breast cancer is the most common cancer in the UAE, accounting for 43% of those diagnosed in women, and is the second leading cause of death among women. Although the figures are high, ladies are failing to take notice of warnings to have breast screenings, that's according to experts. According to reports, doctors are continually warning that early detection brings a higher chance of a full recovery. Dr. Mohanad Diab, the head of oncology at NMC Healthcare, was quoted in a local daily saying that about 85% of breast cancer patients visit the doctor when their cancer is in its late stages, which is when the disease has already spread into the lymph nodes or other places. He added that catching it at the first stage means the chance of survival is between 95 and 100%, and that mammograms and ultrasounds can detect changes in the breast 2 years before a woman can actually feel it. Dr. Diab revealed that was the reason behind recommending mammograms annually as soon as a woman is over 40. Some of the reasons that women fail to get regular tests include a lack of sufficient insurance cover for expats and also Emiratis not knowing that they don't have to pay. Dr. Diab added that the NMC offers free mammograms to women over 40, regardless of their insurance policy or nationality. In its path to facilitate the transition to a low-carbon economy, Dubai Carbon has actively invested towards making such a transition easier by applying the technology firsthand and demonstrating its efficiency. During a media tour of Dubai Carbon's CEO house earlier today, journalists were able to see how the company is practicing what they preach. Solar power is generated by thin silicon panels divided into photovoltaic cells, which act as semiconductors. When sunlight hits the cells, it excites the electrons and produces a direct electrical current. The majority of solar users are still hooked into the power grid. Their panels generate most of their energy, but the electricity provided by the utility supplier stays to power the home when the sun goes down. According to the Dubai Carbon CEO, to generate power for your home, the panels are either installed on the rooftop or angle mounted on the property. He added that solar energy is the future, especially here in the region, as the climate makes solar energy one of the best alternative sources for low-cost power generation. Additionally, the company's latest investment, the Green Deal Dubai, is a platform that will leverage crowdsourcing in order to provide end users with cost-effective and value propositions towards installing solar rooftops as early as October during the World Green Economy Summit from October the 4th to the 6th. Green Deal has also managed to reduce end-user costs of capital by providing 24-month interest-free loans on specific products and services through its partner, Emirates Islamic Bank.
Well, I'm what you would probably call a sustainability geek. What I'm trying to do is to pilot smart and green technologies and to identify the barriers to implementation within a UAE Dubai type society. What I've done in this house, I've integrated everything. So everything which is electrical and water related is connected and talks to each other in a way to increase efficiency, decrease operational cost, and at the same time I've installed a solar rooftop to produce some of the power that the house requires. What is probably the most important element is I've done this with an eye on cost. Being practicing what I preach, as Dubai Carbon, we are environmental economists, and as such I want to make sure that whatever is implemented within this household is commercially viable for my peers. And most often, my neighbors, my friends, have utilized parts of the entirety of the system and replicated within their own.
The General Directorate for Residency and Foreigners Affairs has announced that more than 600,000 passengers used the Dubai airports during the high travel season for the Eid Al Adha holidays. According to local reports, over 1.35 million transactions were handled by the GDRFA between September the 11th and the 15th, as a total of 641,253 passengers used the Dubai airports to travel to and from Dubai. As per the statistics, the third day of the Eid holidays proved to be the busiest, with 188,586 transactions, followed by the fourth day with 176,178. The fifth day saw the lowest number of users with 54,574. Major General Mohammed Al-Meri, the Director General of the GDRFA, pointed out that the Customer Satisfaction Department at Dubai International Airport also helped to renew passports of citizens in a short time in order to help facilitate their travel. And finally, looking to other news now, tickets for the 2016 edition of the region's leading film festival, the Dubai International Film Festival, are now on sale. Now in its 13th year, DIFF will showcase the widest selection of the world's most exciting and influential features, shorts, documentaries and virtual reality titles from some of the hottest new filmmakers and the most prolific directors working today. Running from the 7th of December to the 14th, the festival will present over 140 films, and DIFF is now inviting film fans to enjoy the ultimate cinematic experience by purchasing between 10 and 25 ticket packages, allowing them to choose their own film selections ahead of the box office opening. For those looking for star treatment, the Red Gala Carpet Package guarantees the hottest tickets in town, with a spot at every gala premiere throughout the festival week. DIFF's managing director stated on the occasion that their 2016 slate has the power to move and inspire film fans, representing the richness of life from every corner of the globe, adding that they are increasingly proud of their Muhur competition selection, which shows Arab cinema to be in great shape, as well as the recently announced virtual reality strand.